Hello students, so let's continue with our next exercise, that is exercise 3.3. In this exercise, we are going to discuss about how we can find a rational number between two given rational numbers, and we are going to discuss about some of the properties of addition and subtraction of rational numbers. So first, let us start with the topic, that is to find a rational number between two rational numbers. There are two ways in which we can find rational numbers between two rational numbers. Now when we are saying about a rational number between two rational numbers, that means here, suppose if I will say about 2 by 5 and 6 by 8, write a rational number between these two numbers. Now if we go on finding the rational numbers between these two rational numbers, then we will come across that we can find infinitely many rational numbers in between them. Now, how we can find these rational numbers between two rational numbers is that by converting these rational numbers into like rational numbers. For 2 by 5, if we are converting this one into like fraction, then what should be the denominator? Here we can see that 8 is the denominator. So in order to make the denominator same, what we can do is this 5, we can multiply it by their LCM. That means 5 and 8, what will be the LCM? Whatever we will get, that we will write here, and we can multiply with that. So now here 5 and 8, if you find the LCM, we will come across that the LCM is 40. So that LCM we will write here. And then 5, how many times will multiply in order to get 40? That is 8 times. That 8 same you multiply here. 2 into 8, 16. Now again 6 by 8. 6 by 8. Here we will multiply by 5 in order to get the denominator as like term, that like fraction, that is 40. That same 5 will multiply here, that is 6 into 5, 30. So here we got 16 by 40 and 30 by 40 as like fractions. Now here, these two are like rational numbers. When there are two like rational numbers, in between that numbers, that is 16 by 40 and in between this 30 by 40, if we go on searching, we will come across many rational numbers are there between them. That means 17 by 40, again 18 by 40. If we go on searching, many rational numbers will get. So you can say that there are infinitely many rational numbers between two rational numbers. This is the one way in which we can find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. The other is by using a formula, that is half into a plus b. Now here, what is a and what is b? A and b are the two rational numbers that are asked. That means between these two rational numbers, we are going to find another rational numbers. So here, half into a plus b. A here it is 2 by 5 and b here it is 6 by 8. So 2 by 5 plus 6 by 8. If we go on solving this one, we will find the LCM and then we will solve. And whatever answer we'll get, that will be one of the rational numbers between these two rational numbers, that is 2 by 5 and 6 by 8. In this way, we can find a rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Now let us try to know about some of the properties that we are going to use here of addition and subtraction of rational numbers. Now here, some of the properties of addition first we will discuss. So here, first one is closure property. What does this closure property means? When two numbers, that is two rational numbers, when they are added, the answer that is obtained is also a rational number. Suppose if you are saying any number a by any number b, when we will add them with another rational number, that is c by d, let us take it as, then the answer obtained, whatever answer we will get here, that is always a rational number. That is always a rational number. Whatever answer we will get here, that is a rational number. That means the sum of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Now next is commutative property. This property, it means that sum of two rational numbers, that is a by b plus c by d, a by b plus c by d, if we change their places, that means c by d, if we are writing first for c by d plus a by b, then also the answer is going to be same. That means if we solve on both the sides, that is this side also, and if we will solve for this side also, a, b, c and d, they are numbers, alright? They are numbers. So a by b is a rational number, c by d is also a rational number. When we will change their places and we will solve, then we will get that both sides they are equal. Associative property is also similar here. That means a by b plus c by d plus e by f. Here we are talking about three rational numbers. If we will add these two first and then we will add this ef, then it will be equal with again a by b plus c by d plus e by f. Then here, if we add these two first, then also there is sum. That means whatever answer we'll get, that will be same. That means if we add these two first, these two rational numbers, and then we will add this rational number to it, then if we add this rational number first, this two, and then we will add this rational number to another one, that means this one, then we will come across that both sides will get the same result, that is known as associative property. Now additive property. What does this mean? Additive property, it means that sum of a rational number to 0 is always the number itself. That means if you add a by b plus 0 to it, then the answer is a by b itself. That means if you are saying for 5 by 2 plus 0, then the answer is 5 by 2 itself. That means the number itself is our answer if we add 0 to it. Now additive inverse. Additive inverse, it is just the negative value of that number. That means if you are saying for a by b, then minus a by b is the additive inverse of a by b. That means just the opposite sign of that rational number. Now about the subtraction property, closure property is similar with that subtraction property. That means a by b minus c by d, whatever answer we will get here, that is always a rational number. That is always a rational number. So these are the things that we will come across in this exercise, that is exercise 3.3. So let's start with our exercise 3.3. Question number 1 here. Find the sum of the following. We are asked to find the sum of this given rational numbers. Now here option number C and option number F I have taken here. That is minus 4 by 7 plus minus 3 by 7. So here we can see that the denominators, they are same here. That is, here it is also 7 and here also it is 7. So minus 4 by 7 plus minus 3 by 7. Since the denominators, they are same, so what we can do is we'll write one of the denominators and the numerators will write as it is. That is, here it is minus 4, again here plus, and here it is minus 3. Now denominator will write as it is, that is 7, and here it is minus 4. Now this plus and minus will remove it. That means we will multiply them in order to remove this bracket. That means plus into minus will get minus, so minus 3. Now minus into minus, it is plus, so 4 and 3 we will add them. So 4 plus 3, it is 7, and the sign of the greater integer we will write here. Greater integer is 4, that is sign is minus, so we will write minus here. 7 and 7 we can cancel it. 7 one time it is 7, so here we will get minus 1 as the answer. Now option number F here, that is 21 by 23. 21 by 23 plus 12 by minus 23 is there. That minus we are writing in the numerator's place, because this minus we can write in the numerator place also, in the denominator place also. So we are writing it in the numerator place. Why? Because downside we can see that it is 23. So in order to make it equal, so we are transferring this minus to the numerator. Now 23, since it is same in both the case, so we'll take one of the denominator and numerator we are going to write as it is, that is 21 plus minus 12. Now 23 here, 21 plus into minus, minus 12. Downside it is 23, 21 minus 12. So 21 minus 12. 1 minus 2 we cannot, we will take 1 from here. This is 11. 11 minus 2 it is 9. Here it is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we got here 9. Now here the sign of greater integer we are going to write. Sign greater integer is 21. The sign is positive, that is plus. So here plus. No need to write that plus, we can leave it. So 9 by 23 is our final answer. In this way you can try the remaining options. Now let me show you question number 2. So question number 2 here, evaluate the following. Option number C, minus 11 by 15 plus 19 by 30. So when you will find that the denominators, they are not same, that is here it is 15 and 30. So at that time what we are going to do is, we will find their LCM. That means we will find the LCM of these denominators, that are 15 and 30. So here both the numbers, they are divisible by 3, so we will divide it by 3. 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, and this 0, that is 3 10s are 30. Now again 5. So here we got 3, 2 and 5. So 3 into 2 it is 6. 6 into 5 it is 30. So we got the LCM, that is 30. So we will write here LCM is equal to 30. Now we will write the fraction, that is 11 by 15 plus 19 by 30 is equal to, whatever LCM we got, that we will write in the denominator's place, and each fraction, that means this one and this one also, both will multiply by its LCM, whatever we got LCM. So here it is minus 11 by 15 multiplied by LCM, that is 30. Next here it is plus, so plus 19 by 30 into LCM that we got, that is 30. Now 15 and 30 we can cancel. 15 2 times it is 30 and 30 1 times it is 30. Now what we got here, that is minus 11 into 2, minus 11 into 2 plus 19 into 1, that will get the same result, that is 19 itself. So now again 11 into 2, 11 into 2 it is 22, and minus sign is there, minus into plus will get the same result, that is plus 19 by 30, that is the LCM. Now 30, now here minus into plus, it is minus. Now 22 minus 19, so let us subtract it. 22 minus 19, 2 minus 9 we cannot, we will take 1 from here, it will become 12. 12 minus 9 it is 3, and here 1 minus 1 0. So here we got 3. Now the sign of greater integer is minus, so minus. Now 3 1 times it is 3, 3 10 times it is 30. So we got here the answer, that is minus 1 by 10. This is our required answer. So whenever you will get that the denominators, they are different, at that time what you will have to do is, you will have to find the LCM, and then you will have to multiply with the LCM that you got to each fraction. That means minus 11 by 15, you will multiply with the LCM, that is 30, plus plus 19 by 30 into LCM that we got, that is 30. And then you can find the answer after that solving. So let me show you one more option from same, that is question number 2. So here option number G I have taken, that is 7 by minus 11 plus minus 5 by 6. So here this minus sign that is in the denominator's place, we are going to write it in the numerator place, that is minus 7 by 11 plus minus 5 by 6. Now we will find the LCM of this 11 and 6. So LCM of 11 and 6, what we will get here? We will find that they are not divisible by any common number. So what we will do is we will just multiply them. That means 11 into 6, that is 66. So we got here, that is LCM is equal to 66. So what we will do is we will write the LCM what we got, that is in the denominator's place, and each fraction we will multiply with this LCM. So here it is minus 7 by 11 into LCM, that is 66. Now here it is plus, so plus minus 5 by 6 minus 5 by 6 multiplied with the LCM, that is 66 that we got. Now 11 and 66 cancel it. 11 6 times it is 66. 6 and 66 also we can cancel. 6 into 11 it is 66. Now let us write it what is left. That is minus 7 into 6. Minus 7 into 6 plus under bracket minus 5 into 11. Why wrote this under bracket? Because plus and minus sign both they are together, so we are writing it under bracket. Now here 66 minus into plus will get minus, and 7 into 6 it is 42 plus 5 into 11 will get here 55, and again minus into plus minus, so minus 55. Now again minus 42 plus into minus will get minus, so minus, and 55 divided by 66. Now minus into minus it is plus, so we will add them. So 42 plus 56, 6 plus 2 8, 5 plus 4 9. So we got here 98, and the sign of greater integer, that is 55 is greater and the sign is minus, so we write that minus sign. Now this is our required answer. So in this way you can solve by finding the LCM and then multiplying each fraction with the LCM. Now let me show you. So question number 3 here, simplify. Same thing that we have done here in the previous question. Here also we will do the same thing, but here we got 3 rational numbers. So we will do the same thing, that means we will find the LCM. Since all the denominators they are different, so we will find the LCM. So this minus sign we are writing in numerator place, that is minus 2 by 7 plus 4 by 8 plus minus 3 by 4. Now we will find the LCM of these denominators, that is 7, 8 and 4. 7, 8 and 4. Since we will divide it by 2. 7 it is not possible, so we will write as it is. 4 into 2 it is 8. Again 2, 4 2s are 4. Now again we will divide it by 2. 7 it is not possible. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. It is 2 into 2 into 7 into 2. So 2 into 2 it is 4. 4 into 7 it is 28. 28 into 2. 8 2s are 16. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. So we got here the LCM, that is 56. So we write here LCM is equal to 56. Now we will write the LCM in the denominator's place, that is 56, and each fraction will multiply LCM that we got, that is minus 2 by 7. We will multiply it with the LCM, that is 56, plus 4 by 8 multiplied with the LCM, that is 56, plus minus 3 by 4 into LCM, that is 56. Now we will cancel it. That is 7 into 8, it is 56. Now again 8 into 7 will get here 56. Now 4 and 56. 4, 1 times it is 4. 5 minus 4, 1. That one is carried here. So 16. 4 times it is 16. Now here minus 2 into 8. So let us multiply this one and write here directly. Minus 2 into 8 will get here 8 to the 16, and minus into plus, it is minus. Now again here plus 4 into 7, it is 28. Now again here it is plus, so plus minus 3 into 14. So let us multiply here 14 into 3. 4 3s are 12, 2 1 in hand, 3 1s are 3 plus 1 4. So we got here 42, and the sign is minus here, so minus 42. Now 56 here, minus 16 plus 28 plus into minus minus 42. Now 56 we will write as it is, that is in the denominator's place. Now here in the numerator place we can see that minus 16 and minus 42, we will add them and we will write one of the sign, because minus into minus it is plus, and this 28 we will write as it is. So 28 minus what we will get, 16 plus 42. 42 we will add 16 here. 6 plus 2 8, 4 plus 1 5. So we got here 58 minus 58. How we have done? You can solve it directly also, that is minus into plus, minus 28 minus 16 you can do, and you can write the greater integer sign also, and you can add this minus minus together, and then you will write one of the sign, that is greater integer sign. So I have done the same thing, that means I have added this minus 42 and minus 16 and wrote the sign, that is greater integer sign, that is minus. Now here the sign of 28 is plus, so plus into minus it is minus, so 58 minus 28. So let us subtract it. 8 minus 8, 0. 5 minus 2, it is 3. So we got here 30. And the sign of greater integer, that is minus. 58 is greater integer and the sign is minus there. Now possible to divide it by, cancel it by 2, so we will cancel it by 2. 2 2s are 4 and 1 is extra, that 1 is carried to the next number, 16. 2 8s are 16. Now 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2, 1, that 1 is carried to the next number, it becomes 10. 2 5s are 10. This minus sign we will write as it is. Now minus 15 and 28, we cannot cancel, so we will write it as it is, that is minus 15 by 28 is our final answer. So in this way we can solve. The remaining options also you can try, that is option number B and C. Now let me show you question number 4 here. Subtract. Option number C I have taken, that is 5 by 8 from minus 9 by 10. Now here whenever you will see this from, that is subtract from this one, then after from whatever is the number, that one you will write first. That means we will write minus 9 by 10 and then we will subtract 5 by 8 from it. So minus 9 by 10 minus 5 by 8. That means after this from whatever is number, that number we will write first and then we will subtract the next number from that number. Alright. Now here 8 and 10, they are not like term, that means the fractions here are not like. So what we will do is we will find the LCM of 8 and 10. So here divisible by 2, so we will divide it by 2. 2 5s are 2 4s are, again by 2, 5 2, again it is divisible by 2, 5 1, again this 5 it is divisible by 5 itself. So we got here, that is 2 into 2 it is 4, 4 into 2 it is 8, 8 5s are, it is 40. So LCM we got here, it is 40. So we will write that LCM, that is LCM is equal to 40. Now whatever LCM we will got, that we will write as it is, and the fraction, that is 9 by 10 into LCM, that is 40, minus 5 by 8 into LCM, that is 40. Now we will cancel it. 10 4 times it is 40, 8 5 times it is 40. Now 40 here, minus into plus will get here minus 9 into 4. 9 into 4 it is 36, minus 5 into 5 it is 25. 40, minus into minus it is plus, so we will add them. So here 36 plus 25, 36 plus 25, 6 plus 5 11, 1 in hand, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 2 6. So we got here 61, and the sign of greater integer is minus. 36 is greater and the sign is minus, so minus. So this one is our required answer. Now let me show you question number 6, because 5 and 6 both they are same. I will show you question number 6. So question number 6 here, the sum of two numbers is minus 1 by 3. If one number is minus 12 by 3, find the other. If I will say you, suppose sum of two numbers, that is 2 plus 3, it is 5. Sum of two numbers is 5. Then if I will say that 3 I have not given you, then how you can obtain this 3? What we will write here in order to get this 5? That is 5, will 2 from it, then we will get here 3. That 3 we can write it. That means 5 minus this 2. In the same way, if I will say sum of two numbers is this one, then if we are adding, we are getting minus 1 by 3. If one number is minus 12 by 3, minus 12 by 3, then how we can obtain this number? That means we will subtract minus 1 by 3 and minus 12 by 3. So we will write in this way, that is minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3, minus 12 by 3. That means what we have done here, the same thing we are doing here also. That means 5 minus 2 we have done. Here also we are doing the same thing, that is minus 1 by 3 minus 12 by 3. So here we can see that the denominators, they are same. So what we will do is, we will write one of the denominator and upside we will write whatever it is as it is. That means minus 1 minus again minus 12. So here minus 1, minus into minus it is plus 12 by 3. Now here minus into plus it is minus, so 12 minus 1 we will get here 11, and the sign of greater integer is 12, the sign is plus, so plus we can leave it. Now we got the answer, that is 11 by 3. So this should be added to minus 12 by 3 in order to get minus 1 by 3. So we can write, therefore the other number is the other number is 11 by 3. 11 by 3. This is our required answer. Now let me show you question number 8. Question number 7 and 8, both they are same. One it is said about addition and one it is said about subtraction only. So here question number 8, what number should be subtracted from 3 by 7 to get 5 by 4? So if I will say you, what number should be subtracted from this 12? What number should be subtracted from this 12? What number we will write here in order to get our answer, that is 4. What number we will write here in order to get our answer, that is 4. So how we can write this one is, if we subtract 12 minus 4, we will get here 8. And then if I write that 8 here, then we will get the same result, that is 4 as our answer. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. That means what we have done, 12 minus 4 we have done. And whatever answer we got, that is our answer. Now here, the same thing we will do here also. That means from this 3 by 7, what we will subtract in order to get this 5 by 4. So what I have said you, that means after from whatever number is there, that we used to write it first. So the same thing we will do here also. That means 3 by 7 minus 5 by 4. 3 by 7 minus 5 by 4. The same thing. That means what should be subtracted from 3 by 7? What should be subtracted from it in order to get our answer, that is 5 by 4. Same thing we'll do, that is this one minus this one. So same thing we'll do here also. That means we'll subtract these two numbers, that is 3 by 7 minus 5 by 4. 3 by 7 minus this 5 by 4. Whatever we'll get, that we can write here. So let us subtract it. So here, since the denominators, they are different, so what we'll do is we'll find their LCM. So LCM of 7 and 4. So divisible by 2. So 2, 7 it is not divisible. 2 it is divisible. 4 it is divisible. Now again 2, 7, 1. 7 is divisible by 7 itself. So 7, 1s are 7 and 1. Now 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 7 it is 28. So we can write our LCM, that is 28. So we'll write here LCM is equal to 28. Now we will multiply each fraction with this LCM. So LCM, that is 28, will write in the denominator's place, and 3 by 7 into LCM, that is 28, minus from here, minus 5 by 4 into LCM, that is 28. Now 7 and this 28 we can cancel. 7 4 times it is 28. 4 7 times it is 28. Now 28 here. 3 into 4 it is 12, minus 5 into 7 it is 35. Now 28. Here the sign of 12 is plus. No sign is there, then we can assume that plus sign is there. So plus into minus we will get minus. So 35 minus 12 will be 35 minus 12. 5 minus 2 will get here 3. 3 minus 1, that is 2. So we got here 23. 23. And the sign of greater integer is 35 is the greater integer. The sign is minus. So now we can write our answer. That is, therefore, minus 23 by 28 should be subtracted. So minus 23 by 28 should be subtracted from this 3 by 7 in order to get our answer, that is 5 by 4. Now let me show you question number 9. So here question number 9, what should be added to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 to get 3? So let us try to make it a little bit simple. What should be added to 5 plus 2 in order to get what should be added to this number again? But what we will add here in order to get our answer, that is 12. What we will add here in order to get our answer, that is 12. So what we can do is we will subtract in this way, that is 12 minus, here first we will find the sum of these two, that is 5 plus 2 it is 7. So 12 minus 7. So here 12 minus 7 we will get here 5. So if we write here that 5, then we will get the answer, that is 12. 5 plus 2 plus 5 it is equal to again 12. So what we will do is first we will add these three numbers, that is three rational numbers, and then we will subtract 3. That means first let us add these three rational numbers, that is 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So since the denominators they are different, so we'll have to find the LCM. So LCM of 2, 3 and 5. So we'll divide it by 2. 2 1s are 3, it is not possible. 5 also it is not possible. Again 3, 1, 1 here 5. Here again by 5, 1, 1, 1. So we got here, that is 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 5 it is 30. So we got our LCM, that is LCM is equal to 30. Now we will write the LCM in the denominator's place, and then we will multiply each fraction, that is 1 by 2 into LCM, that is 30, plus 1 by 3 into LCM, that is 30, plus 1 by 5 into LCM, that is 30. Now we will cancel it, 2 and 30. 2 into 1 it is 2. 3 minus 2, 1. So 2 5s are again now 10. So 3 and 30 we can cancel 10 times. 5 6 are 30. Now we will multiply it. 1 into 15 will get the same result, that is 15, plus 1 into 10 will get the same thing, that is 10, plus 1 into 6 will get the same thing, that is 6. Now let us add it. 15 plus 10 will get here 25. 25 plus 6 will get here 31. This is our answer of adding these three numbers. Now, as I have said you, what we have added, that one we have subtracted from the result, that is 12. So we will subtract whatever we have added from these three. So we will write now 3 minus 31 by 30. That means 3, that means total here we have taken here, that is 12. So 12 minus what we have added. So the same thing, 3 minus what we have added and got, that is 31 by 30. So let us write it. Let me write here. You will have to continue your this. So here is equal to, here downside we can say that 1 is there because every integer has 1 in its denominator's place. So LCM of 1 and 30 will get the same result, that is 1 into 30. So we'll write here LCM of these two is 30. So 3 by 1 into LCM, that is 30, minus 31 by 30 into LCM, that is 38. So 30 and 30 we can cancel it. So now 3 into 30 will get here 90, because 3 into 3 it is 9 and 1 0 is there, that 0 we wrote here. Minus here we got 1, so 31 into 1 will get the same result, that is 31 itself. Now 90 minus 31, so 90 minus 31. 0 minus 1 we cannot, we will take 1 from here. 10 minus 1 it is 9, here it is left with 8. 8 minus 3 it is 5. So we got here 59 by 30. So this is our required answer. So we can write our answer, that is, therefore 59 by 30 should be added. So this is our required answer. So that is the end of our exercise, that is exercise 3.3. Thank you so much.